And now, the 2015 NCMPR Medallion Award-winning Studio Bergen.
Hi everyone, I'm Larry Levanka, and welcome to Studio Bergen, your connection to the state's #1 college for associate degree graduates 2 years in a row. It's time for the countdown.
Number 10.
Nothing says spring like opening day of America's favorite pastime. Bergen celebrated the beginning of baseball season by inviting author Lee Lowenfish to campus to discuss his latest book, Branch Rickey, Baseball's Ferocious Gentleman. Organized by the college's Lois E. Marshall Institute for Learning and Retirement, which provides lifelong learning opportunities for county seniors, Lowenfish shared his research on Rickey, the general manager and front office icon who famously helped break the sport's color barrier by promoting Jackie Robinson to the Brooklyn Dodgers. Approximately 450 Bergen County seniors enroll in the ILR program, which offers courses in dozens of interest areas for a nominal cost. For more information, email ilr@bergen.edu.
Number 9.
Staying on the sports pages, the Bergen Bulldogs wrapped up the winter season with a number of awards and have begun the spring season poised to earn even more. Not only did 3 members of the wrestling team, James Henry, Matthew Caban, and Anthony Romero, earn spots in the national tournament, but their coach, Hall of Famer Ed Kojaki, won the coveted 2016 Man of the Year award. Kojaki has served as the head coach during 3 stints at the college, directing 40 NJCAA All-Region and All-Garden State Athletic Conference wrestlers and 4 All-Americans. Also capping off the winter season, men's basketball forward Michaela Duke earned first-team All-Region 19 honors. Point guard Doug Palmadessa earned a spot on the 3rd team. Not to be outdone, spring athletes have also achieved success early in their seasons. Bergen qualified 3 student athletes for nationals at the Elizabethtown Early Bird Opener. In the pole vault event, Camille Capaud qualified for nationals in her first year after placing 3rd in the event. Second-year thrower Garrett Pinn qualified in the shot put, finishing 4th. First-year jumper Tyler Oliveri qualified in the high jump, placing 2nd. He also placed 3rd in the long jump.
Number 8.
TEDx returned to the college March 8th, bringing with it a collection of diverse speakers on diverse topics, including local actress, Ridgewood resident Allie Stroker. TEDx, a program of local self-organized events, mimics the popular TED Talks series that features short discussions, 18 minutes or less, on myriad subjects, including transgender rights, entrepreneurship, engineering, sustainable food, and immigration, the topic of Bergen student Rosa Martinez's talk.
I definitely want to share my story today because I think that it raises immigration awareness, and this story is about my grandmother fleeing the dictatorship in Cuba and just going to breathe the fresh air of liberty here in the United States. And I think that this definitely serves as a voice for immigrants, and I think that it lets them know that they're not alone.
Number 7.
As progress continues on the Health Professions Integrated Teaching Center, scheduled to open in just a few months, Bergen will strengthen its commitment to creating a healthy community when it hosts its annual Health Week this month. Among the events scheduled, Bergen's dental hygiene students will conduct oral cancer screenings, a mental health first aid course will take place, and the NJ Sharing Network's Celebration of Life 5K will once again return to the main campus. For more information on all of these great events, visit bergen.edu.
Number 6.
In the college's continued effort to support awareness regarding peace, justice, and reconciliation, the F Word, Stories of Forgiveness, an exhibition created by the Forgiveness Project, resided on campus last month. Large tapestries described stories of perseverance from around the globe. Organizer and counselor Christina Hado discussed why the project contains an important message.
It's important because we bring a lot of programming that has to do with bringing attention to atrocities and genocide, but it's also important to understand the power of reconciliation and peace.
Number 5.
Always willing to lend a helping hand, 2 student organizations made an impact in the community last month. Fashion students swapped couture for cans during a food drive to support the Center for Food Action Pantry located at the institution. The Fashion at Bergen student club of approximately 100 aspiring designers and industry professionals sponsored the food drive during a March 4th runway show that took place at the college. 1 in 5 community college students has struggled with hunger, according to a survey of more than 4,300 students conducted by the Association of Community College Trustees and nonprofit Single Stop. Bergen's Pantry, managed by the Center for Food Action, opened in June 2014 to assist students, faculty, and staff fighting hunger. Meanwhile, representatives from Alzheimer's New Jersey recognized members of the Student Government Association's Senate March 2nd with the 2015 School Spirit Award for their fundraising efforts in the fight to end the disease that impacts 5.3 million Americans. Collecting more than $3,000 in donations, the student leaders ranked as the top school team in the Northern Regional Walk Competition, which took place in October 2015. More than 3,000 walkers participated in the event held at the institution's main campus.
Number 4.
With work representing the shore to the skylands, 23 artists living and working in New Jersey pay tribute to the Garden State in the latest Gallery Bergen exhibition. Picturing the Garden State Now, an exhibition of paintings, drawings, photographs, and prints, addresses current visual aspects of social, economic, environmental, or other conditions in New Jersey. We spoke with curator Amy Lipton about putting the exhibition together.
To me, it's really first of all, really exciting that I got like 100 submissions. Cool. And each artist was asked to give me 6 examples. So that's 600 artworks that I had to look at for this. And many of them, a good percentage of them, were really good. The fact that the artists cover a very wide geography from Cape May, all the way to north of here, and everything in between, Princeton and Montclair. And so to me, that's kind of cool. I like that we have that here at Bergen.
Gallery Bergen is open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Number 3.
Coming in next on our countdown is the college's annual Women's History Month celebration, which featured a collection of events. Numerous panels, discussions, and presentations took place, highlighting the achievements of women in fields not always associated with females. Month organizer Jeanette DeShook said that was intentional.
This year's theme was celebrating women in public service and government. So knowing that we have so many great women on this campus and knowing that there are so many wonderful programs and departments and fields that women have an impact in, my goal for this month was to pull our students out of the woodwork and to really get them out from under that even self-imposed glass ceiling of that they may not be worthy or that they're not good enough or that they're shy, and show them that they do have a lot to contribute as they are. So my goal was to really get to the different programs from, so today is celebrating women in the arts, so our goal was to get to horticulture and culinary arts and not just the tried and true art, music, dance, and theater. And so we have a poetry competition later, so we've tried to be very creative and collaborative in the events that we've pulled together and really getting the students very actively involved, showing who they are and what they do, so they're really being the faces behind the programs that we have.
During the month-long celebration, student Lucretia Zorat rose as the cream of the crop March 9th, winning a culinary competition. 3 students showed off their culinary chops for a panel of expert judges, including Christine Nunn, the executive chef and co-owner of the acclaimed Picnic on the Square in Ridgewood, Rama Ginde, a caterer of Wannabe Chef, and Dana Cohen, a former Hell's Kitchen contestant. Zorat, a hotel restaurant management student at the college, prepared 4 courses in varying cuisines during the competition for the grand prize, a day in Picnic's kitchen alongside Nunn.
Number 2.
For the second time in 3 years, the Cerullo Learning Assistance Center has received an award recognizing it as a top tutoring center in the country. The National Tutoring Association honored Bergen with its Community College Program of the Year Award at the organization's annual conference in Tampa, Florida this month. The Tutoring Center previously earned the National College Learning Center Association Frank L. Christ Outstanding Learning Center Award in 2014. Kyra Fazal, Managing Director of Learning Assistance Services, has led the Tutoring Center for more than 20 years. When we spoke to her last year about the center's previous award, she said it's a team effort.
I'm very fortunate to have the support of faculty, counselors, and staff to make this as successful as it is.
The Cerullo Center provided no-cost, one-on-one, walk-in, and in-class tutoring for more than 9,000 students, making 56,000 visits last year. More than 150 peer and professional tutors assist students in 300 subjects. The center also offers workshops, conversation groups, and supplemental instruction as part of its multifaceted approach. It counts a math and science walk-in center, writing center, and English language resource center among its support services. All that, and it was specifically cited as a gleaming example of institutional excellence during the report that is featured in our top story this month.
Number 1.
Capping 2 years of preparation, evaluators from the Middle States Commission on Higher Education commended Bergen's commitment to high institutional standards during a preliminary report March 2nd, praising its accomplishments and in compliance with all 14 characteristics of excellence. The report all but assures the college will receive a reaffirmation of its accreditation when the Commission releases its final report later this year. Bergen President B.K. Walter thanked the evaluators for their thorough review and attributed the successful visit to college leadership, faculty, and staff who have dedicated themselves to student and institutional excellence. She said, "With the 2-year self-study process reaching its conclusion, I am not only proud of the institution and the work we have accomplished together, but I would like to specifically thank the inclusive group of more than 100 faculty, staff, and students who contributed to the planning and research associated with this visit. Bergen remains successful because of the professionals who teach and work here as we advance student success initiatives in support of the state's #1 college for associate degree graduates." The 8 members of the Commission's evaluation team, led by Harper College President Kenneth Ender, visited February 28th through March 2nd to meet with college officials, faculty, and staff. Conversations drew heavily from the institution's self-study report, a comprehensive account of the college's initiatives, policies, and practices prepared in advance of the visit. Evaluators review institutions based on 14 areas such as assessment, faculty, and integrity. In an oral report delivered March 2nd, evaluators not only affirmed Bergen's compliance with the standards, but also lauded 48 specific areas of excellence, referring to them as best practices for any institution. These areas included the Cerullo Learning Assistance Center, streamlined registration and financial aid services, the institution's acceptance in the Achieving the Dream College Reform Network, fiduciary controls that have limited tuition increases, and professional development opportunities such as tuition reimbursement and leadership training programs. As you can imagine, going 14 for 14 in the characteristics of excellence is a major feather in the college's cap. Students, faculty, and staff are part of something very special at this institution. For Bergen Community College, I'm Larry Levanka. We'll see you again next month for another countdown. Thanks, and take care.